Hello, Mr. Courtney. This is my submission for the introduction speech, but first I would like to show you the lectern I have made for this course. It is just a box set on top of a speaker, covered in a solid red blanket. So, for the speech. Hello, my name is William Christopher Walden, Jr., and I would like to start with a small introduction about myself. I was born on March 6, 2001 in the city of Asheville, and during my lifetime I had moved to 6 different locations throughout the state of North Carolina. Prior to my most recent move, I graduated from Forbush High School in the top 10% of my class with high honors. Shortly after graduating, I was enrolled in a Surrey Community College to pursue an Associate's in Science. Shortly into the second semester of my time at Surrey, I went from being employed as a lifeguard at the local YMCA to a local funeral home as a funeral assistant. During my first week of work there at the funeral home, I fell in love with the funeral business and the work that went along with it. And after the second semester of my time at Surrey, I was enrolled in Fayetteville Technical Community College in their funeral service education program, where I still am now. Next, I would like to introduce the object of interest for this presentation, which I have picked, an embalming gown. The first characteristic of this embalming gown that I would like to address is the material which it is made out of, which is a thin plastic like that of a cheap shower curtain. The reason it is made out of this cheap plastic is to protect the wearer. This represents my protective nature over different things like my family, my loved ones, and especially the position that I find myself in currently, because I have worked hard to get where I am and I will not give it up so lightly. The second characteristic I would like to address are the threads on the back you can use to tie it up with. I like to think of that characteristic as if the gown has my back, which represents the relationship that I have with my family. My family has always been super supportive of me from a young age, all the way up and still in today. I would not be here without their support, and I certainly would not have the drive to continue on doing what I'm doing without their support. The final characteristic I would like to bring up of this gown is the dull yellow color that it has. This subtle color represents the subtle nature of being an embalmer. Being an embalmer is not a very popular job, although it is one that I enjoy doing and I look forward to going into later in my career. I hope you have enjoyed this speech, and I hope the information you have gathered from me is adequate enough for you to build an impression of me. Thank you.